Yeah, I think I will start now. It's 7-1. शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये दक्षिणामूर्तिसमारम्भं शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्परम् गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ In the beginning, I would like to express my gratitude to all my gurus. Today is a very auspicious, special day, and I will be little bilingual in my interaction with you all today because I have lots of people from Delhi, Ghaziabad, and my present students who can only follow Hindi or English. And yeah, by this time little Bengali they have adapted from me, বাট বাংলা নিশ্চয়ই বলবো, কিন্তু আমি একটু একটু ইংলিশেও বলবো যাতে তাদেরও বুঝতে কোনো অসুবিধা না হয়। সো টুডে ইজ আ ভেরি স্পেশাল ডে। অ্যাকচুয়ালি প্রতিদিনই এভরি ডে ইজ আ স্পেশাল ডে ইন আওয়ার লাইফ, and Guru has a very special place in everybody's life every day. But if you see from the nakshatram and the auspiciousness of Hindu philosophy, today is the day when we really pay our obeisance to our gurus. A very interesting write-up came today morning when I was taking classes with my students, that what is the role of a guru and what are the difference between teacher, a guru, a adhyapak, and etc. etc. It says the Sanskrit words for teacher based on their unique abilities. Each one is unique in our life. The teacher who gives you information is called adhyapak. The one who imparts knowledge combined with information is called upadhyay. The one who imparts skill is called acharya, which I call myself. I never call myself a guru. The one who is able to give a deep insight into a subject, and teaches you to think in that matter is called drishta. The one who is able, mark here, the one who is able to awaken wisdom in you, leading you from darkness to light, is called Guru. So, am I visible if I go a little back now? Yeah, I'll continue because more important, seeing me in dance is important, but listening is important than seeing me sitting in front of the laptop. So I was extremely fortunate to get this kind of gurus in my life. And Shanchoita uh, the organizer, Shanchoita Munshi, for you all, I call her Shonchi, a shorter version of Shanchoita, when she asked me to, to come to Facebook Live and share my experience and everything, I couldn't say yes to her because of my network connection before, and then she was after me कि नहीं, गुरु पूर्णिमा का दिन है, आपको उस दिन करना ही पड़ेगा, आपको आना ही पड़ेगा. So I'm here in front of you all. Thank you, Shanchoita, for organizing such a beautiful thing what you are doing, giving kind of a fresh air in the mind of all the artists in between this kind of chaotic situation all over the world. So my very first steps which I took in dance, I would love to talk about dance at first, was with my father. So many people who are acquainted and associated with me knows about my father. So if you talk from that context, he is my first guru. And then I got the opportunity to go to Auntie. We call her Auntie, our most revered Guru Srimati Thankamani Gut at Kalamandalam at the very tender age of 4 years when I joined there. I remember vividly everything, and my father used to say later that first 1 or 2 years, Auntie said that she is very small, because in those days acceptance of a 4-year-old child was not accepted. So she said কি করবে এখানে এসে, তখন আমার বাবা বলেছিল আন্টিকে যে কিছু করুক না করুক ও ঘুরে বেড়া, ও ক্লাসেতে শুধু ঘুরে বেড়া, একদিন যখন সময় আসবে তখন ঠিক আপনি ওকে আপনার যেদিন মনে হবে যে ও পারছে করতে সেদিনকে আপনি শিক্ষা দান শুরু করবেন. তো so that was my very beginning. It's way back in 1976. Yeah, I'm a very old woman, huh? But young at heart. Jokes apart. So that was my journey. That was the day I started taking steps in Bharatanatyam. And somehow, I was a small girl, so I was not knowing that what is Bharatanatyam and what is, other style of dance form at that age. And my father being the director of Children's Little Theatre, which you all know as CLT at that time. So my first steps were in CLT. So CLT used to train the teenagers, till the teenager. After 14 or 15, there was no place in CLT. It is only for the children. So it used to give a very holistic training there for a child to teenager, whatever that child needs. So he had a very wide vision, and he wanted me to go to classical dance. So a time came in my life, because my father belonged to the film industry. So I used to do, I used to act as child actress in many movies. So a time came when my father asked me that, what do you want to do? When I was coming to 16 years age and all this, when the directors, they wanted to make a debut. So he said, I answered him, I want to do both. So at that time, my father said, both is not possible. So if you have to become exponent, then choose only one. So what do you want to do? Obviously, my first and my last love by that time was my dance, Bharatanatyam dance. And slowly I started getting groomed by Auntie in dance class. And then after that, I crossed my 18, I crossed my school. I took admission in Rabindra Bharati University. That time there was something called pre-degree course, which was only for 11-12. And that was in Jorashako Thakurbai, Rabindranath's house. And after that completion, somehow inside me, there was always a quest of learning endlessly. I wanted to, I was never satisfied. So, and I had a dream and this thing of, going to Chennai and take my higher studies up there. So, at that point of time, I was ardently following uh, the most revered Dr. Padma Subramaniam, Paduakka. She was not Paduakka at that time for me. She was Guru Dr. Padma Subramaniam, whom I used to follow. And in our Doordarshan, the episodes of Bharatanarytam and all those things started coming. And that was the time I remember my seniors, Abhayda and Anita Di, Mohu Adi, they all used to go there. They started their workshop and, going and attending Paduaka's workshops and everything. And I remember one evening when my entire life changed, and I was very determined that I have to go to Padmaji after seeing her performance in Kalidasa Sammana. And then I decided that I have to go. So after a long process of admission and test and all those things, first she refused because Paduaka takes very less number of students. So she said, if you have to learn there, here, then you have to search for your own place to live because there was no hostel facility at that time. So my father agreed to every point, and I still remember my struggle there. That finally she took my admission, and 15 days we roamed in the streets of Chennai to get a house or a place where I could stay. And I was just in my graduation first year at that time. I started my graduation first year, just the beginning in Ravindra Bharati University, and then I switched to Chennai. So finally, a house was found, a Bengali family. My parents settled me there, and then they left. And from that day, that is in year 1992, back in 1992, my life started alone. Every decision, whatever you decide, you have to take it on your own, because that day, those times, there were no facility of, random calling parents that when you are. So my parents, they said that everything you do, it is totally your life now. We are there to support you, but you're only one person who is going to guide you, and you have to follow is your guru. So my journey started with Paduka. And then after that, slowly on the course of the journey, 5 years was completed. I came back to Kolkata, and my thirst for delving deeper into the art form of Bharatanatyam was getting more and more and more. So I decided that I have to do Bharatanatyam. So that time, before I came to Kolkata, I went to Melatu to see Bhagavat Mela Natak. And after seeing, that was in 93, 4, 5, 6, around 96, I came back, and some episodes took in my life where my course of direction changed. And finally, I went to Chitra. Now, in one hand, when I see Paduaka, she looks like me, Lord Narayana, standing in the battlefield of Kurukshetra with the Panchajanya on her hand. Why I call it, I wrote this in one of the article also when I spoke about Padmaji, Paduaka. This 5, Panchajanya holding this 5 is the 5 qualities of hers. She is a scholar, she's a musician, she's a dancer, she is a historian, and she is a person, who has made a change in the history. So when I went to her, for the first time, I realized that there is nothing called, quote unquote, end of your learning. A learning never finishes. And it's a deep, deep ocean. It's like 20,000 leagues under the sea. So more you delve into you, more you go deeper into you get the rasa out of it. And in another hand, Chitra Akka, she taught me the way of my life, the values in my life, because they made me realize that when you learn a art form, when you master a art form, it is not the art form you are mastering, but you are mastering the philosophy of the art form, which is enabling you to become a good human being. A good, I don't know how good I am. I don't know about it. But yes, the values which they have inculcated in us, there is no something after a certain time period of time, because I'm coming to this point because many of my students, they always say that you are not very commercial, Didi. You don't come to the screen much. You don't come to the stage much. I have come. I had my cup of tea once in my life when I was. But I feel that there are much more to do off screen also. So, on the way, when I go more and more and more, I'll be talking about my experiences with my guru and my realization. So, coming to the performance, today's performance, I will not call it a performance, rather, I would love to call it an offering to my gurus. And I think you all are able to hear me. Are you all able to hear me? Just in between, give an indication, because this is one of the negative point of Facebook Live, where I can only see myself. On a stage, it is better that I don't see anybody. It's dark in front of me, but here only I see myself and I can read you. Okay, you can hear me, right? Upashana says she can hear me. Okay, fine. So I thought that why not I start with something which deals with my this present situation. The present situation what we are in is all, I feel personally, I think you all will agree me, is the cause of human ego. So right from the month of March till now, the things which have moved me repeatedly, the only cause which I could find is the human ego behind it. Ego which has brought brutal assault on the nature, the ego which has killed the human values in us, the ego which has kindled only enmity between countries, between people and everything, and the ego that which says, Aham Asmi, I am the one. So today I thought that I will not be doing very much items today. I would love to talk, but yes, definitely I'll be doing something for you all. So today, the beginning, I'm doing, I'm starting with Omkara Rupini, where I see a conflict between the human soul. Every human has two qualities. Every human has the Shubh Shakti and the Ku Shakti inside the mind itself. So there, the time has come when we have to evoke that good power in us. And here the Omkara Rupini, though we perceive her as Omkara Rupini inside, but she is residing inside us. So it is high time for us to, to inculcate that power in us and redeem our egos, finish it off and come out, because life is what after? It is dust to dust. We will be finishing one day. So we have to remember it every moment. And while doing this, the thoughts came, the episode of Kerala, the elephant, how that elephant has suffered, and everything around us, the cruelty, the human cruelty and everything. So the first thing, a tribute to my gurus, who acts like the Shakti in us, is Omkara Rupini. And let's see that, and then I will continue my journey.
ಓಂಕಾರಕಾರಿಣಿ ಮದಹಂಕಾರ ಮಾರಿಣಿ ಅವತು कर्ण शुभांगी करुणा रस भरित ललित रंगी वरद अभयदा कर्ण शुभांगी ओंकार आकारी मदहंकार मारिणी अवतु मां ओंकार आकारिणी मदहंकार मारिणी अवतु मां
Uh, yeah, all of you could see it. Okay, I'm considering that you could see it. I'm continuing because we have the time restrictions here. Now this is my journey, which is with Paduka, Chitraka and my gurus. Now in every life, there are also some other gurus who plays very important role in your life. Like I have been always blessed with spiritual organization and institutes. And if you talk about the spiritual impact or the sense of spirituality which came inside me and which has been, you know, inculcated or evoked by somebody, Shri is Shri Archana Puri Ma at Satyananda Mahapit Ashram. It is Satyananda Devayatan in Jadavpur. Later it became Mahapit, which is in Baruipur. And my entire career of coming back from Chennai to again starting my own organization and everything, it plays a very big important role there, because their way of upasana, their way of worshipping Godhead is Surya Yoga through music, dance and theater and all this. So I went there to play something in their theater acting, and then I took up you know, the classes there. So I started teaching there. And from Archana Ma, then the second spiritual lady who came in my life, and she is still, you know, a very vibrant person in my life, is Pujya Shri Vittamma, and from Muthu Krishna Swami Mission, and she is spiritual guru of Chitraka. And through Chitraka, we came to know to Vittamma. And Sanchaita is also blessed to be the part of our 1 month workshop. She went with me, she performed there, she taught with me. And in this point I want to say is that she shares a very special relation journey with me. You know, it was not none of my student, my old student who came to me, or I went to my gurus, we never have a vision of learning only items, because we don't believe in that. We believe in the philosophy of dance. So Sanchaita has been a very big part of my life. I mean, right from Chennai to our Ghaziabad, when the beginning of the Ghaziabad classes, at least for consecutive 6 to 7 years, she was my accompany here. So that has helped her a lot. Today this initiative, what she takes is, that all the things which she has gathered. She is a very hardworking person, and very blessed person also, because she, because of her nature of mixing with people and everything. God bless you, Shanchoita, for this initiative, and whatever you do in your life, you will rock. Blessings are always there. And so this is how the spiritual people came in my life. They're always there. And I cannot express myself so much by, by saying that performance is hona hai, nahi hai, frustration hai, ye hai, wo hai. No. And I request everybody of you, if you love, today what happened to us? So many performance, so many things. We are confined to this virtual space now. And in this context, I would love to say, just 3 weeks back, Chitra Akka gave a beautiful explanation in Speak Make, in Anubhuti series. Speak Make started a Anubhuti series. This is for everybody. Regularly, they are conducting the virtual series with the legends and gurus. So she said, when the question was given to her that how do you adapt yourself in this scenario? She said she was very cool. Actually, Chitraka is not at all a technical person in this. But she said, I don't understand. Yes, first the blow came and it is difficult to absorb. But we must know that the artists are used to dancing any space. It is not that you all will perform only in Robindra Shadon or Science City Auditorium or what do you call it, or Queen Elizabeth's Hall and all those places. You will get the opportunity also to go to the villages. You will get the opportunity also to go and perform in small temples and spaces and everywhere. Now, if you all could consider that as the space and adjust with that and do the performances, then why can't you adapt yourself to this virtual space? Now, this space is our stage, our platform. So it's our canvas. Now we have to adjust. Yes, there will be technical issues, there will be glitches, there will be this light issue, many things. But I always believe that those who want to absorb something, they will find their way and absorb in any kind of auditors, definitely. So, so there are endlessly I can talk about my gurus and my journey with them and everything. But yes, I'm a very guru-oriented person. My students also know that very well. And till the day I was with them and everything, I rocked all over the world with them and everything. Today, I'm very much confined with my students, my school, which is a very important part of my life, Khaitan Public School, who has given a beautiful space, support, and my children here. I mean, because when I came there was nothing. So after that, the way it has grown and the interest, I mean, it's remarkable. And many of them for last 3 years, 4 years are also going in Kolkata in June. They used to perform Shanchoita's festival also they have performed. So now my art form is towards the education. And I think it helps a lot in their grooming up as a human being also in school. Now I'll come to my next presentation. And this is something which I have seen years with many performers. And I have a feeling that it is a very difficult subject to touch. Nowadays, many people, they just take up the Ashtapadi like that and do it. But Ashtapadi is something which takes time to do, because it's nothing physical. It looks very physical, the lyrics and the words, but it is beyond that thing, it is something very much which is internalized, which is from inside it comes. So in my life, I have seen my Manasika guru is Dr. Kelucharan Mahapatra, Maharajji. I have got opportunity to see them only once or twice in my life, but a wonderful, I saw Guruji in Natyakala conference in Chennai. I saw for 6 hours Maharajji in Padatik, thanks to Chetna Didi, another person who played a very important role in my life, Srimati Chetna Jalan. So I got an opportunity just to observe one class of his, how Maharajji takes classes. And that will take one session to explain what I have learned from him in that. So again, he is another person like Paduka who stands with a Panchajanya, with multifaceted thing in his platter to offer. And I saw, but I never got that courage to, then and there in every program to go and perform one Ashtapadis. No. So in my life, I have done very less Ashtapadis. I have done 3 Ashtapadis only. And first one I taught Sanchaita only, and one of my students called Monima, Sakhi Kesi. And the second one I did Priya Charushile. I think many of you have seen that. And today I am trying Yadukuru Nandana. And Yadukuru Nandana is, Kuru Nandana is the last of the Ashtapadi, which is penned by Jayadeva in his Gita Govinda. And it explains a very bold Radha, who is after the aftermath of love making, and she is quite open now. But if people think the description of her foreplay and afterplay with Lord Krishna is only physical, they will be mistaken, because that is something which comes from very deep rooted from inside, and beautiful description when you hear it. And the most interesting part is when I was going through the lyrics today and the meaning, the last line says that this brings the peace and it relieves the soul of Kali Yuga. So that is the point which has interested me, that yes, we are sitting here in Kali Yuga, we are facing so many things. So this is the eternal spiritual love, where the Madhura Bhakti and Bhakti Rasa and the Madhurya, the Rati Shringar and the Bhakti mixes together with each other. So my next presentation is Yadukuru Nandana. Have a little patience with me because of this audio, this Facebook thing.
निजगादसा यदुनन्दने पूरूय जगादसा यरू नंदने सरस घने जगने मम शंभ धारण धारण सरस घने जघने मम शंभ धारण धारण रसना रसना भरणानि शुभाशयासय निजगादसा यदुनन्दने क्रीडति हृदया नन्दने कुरु यदु
I think I'll sit on the floor only, that is better. So, yeah. I think we are almost finishing towards the journey. Without talking much, sorry, Sanchoita, নিনিয়াকোটা পেন্ডিং রইল, এখানে ঠিক ফিট করা গেল না এটার সাথে। ডেফিনেটলি I would love to finish with one of the latest thing which I am working on. It is something on Radha only, but a different kind of Radha's aspect, where yeah, in between I am managing my daughter also, because she is pata gutiye boshe shona, and where this is the poem by তোমরা সবাই পড়েই থাকবে, দেবেশ রয়ের, I think Devesh Mitra, if I'm not mistaken, Radha Kobita, Chanda Royer Abritti, where it's a beautiful piece where Radha sends a letter to Krishna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And you will be able to follow it if you listen to it, because it's a total concept, and where somehow there is a connection with this Yadukuru Nandana, and then that ever throughout the life waiting for Krishna. It is here not Radha or Krishna, but it is the unison, waiting. We all wait eagerly to be one with the Paramatma. So it is the longing of Jivatma to be one with Paramatma here. And I'll be finishing with this piece today. And definitely if I come back next time to Facebook, definitely I will be doing Ninyako, because many people wanted to see Ninyako. I'll be doing that. But I'll be finishing with this piece. I hope, Shanchata, I have time to finish with this. And I would love to also share that I'm really happy and really proud of all my students and the people who are acquainted. I am acquainted with. Nice to see Anirban here. Nice to see Niloy here. I mean, you need not be direct disciple of every guru. So you can learn so much from so many people. I have learned so much from you all. So when I see you all, and when I saw today morning one of my disciple Upasana doing a lovely job, giving some kind of whatever she could manage, offering to the people who need food, I felt very proud about that. And every student, they're doing on their own, and first of all, they're very good human beings. That is the most important thing. That is what I look for. So if you are a good human being, definitely you will flourish in your life. And set your parameters also, that what is success. Success, try to find success in very little things, and that will culminate into a bigger success, in your mind. So I'm going for, thank you, Shankarda. Thank you, Shankarda. After a long time, whenever I see you, I follow you in Facebook and everything, Lakshmi Auntie comes in my mind. The first ever person who sang for us in Auntie's class is Lakshmi Auntie. And okay, I'll be finishing with this Radha poem, followed by Jayati Chakraborty's Bhromar Koyogiya. Again, give me 1 second to switch on the audio. Here.
এই সময় চলছিল কুরুক্ষেত্রের যুদ্ধ। কৃষ্ণের ভূমিকা যেখানে অনন্য সাধারণ। এমন এক সময়ে বৃন্দাবনে শ্রী রাধার মনে পড়েছে তার প্রিয়তমকে, যিনি হয়তো নানান কর্তব্য কর্মে ভুলে গেছেন বৃন্দাবনের গৌর জীবন এবং রাধাকে। প্রিয়তম, সম্বোধন কি অন্য কিছু হলে ভালো হতো? যুদ্ধক্ষেত্রে কেউ কি অন্যের চিঠি পড়ে? প্রয়োজন নেই সম্বোধনে, হয়তো অধিকারও নেই। তাহলে শরীর কিংবা বন্ধু লেখা যাক। সম্বোধনে কাজ নেই, তোমার জন্য কোনো সম্বোধন পৃথিবীর অভিধানে নাই। তুমি আজ যুদ্ধক্ষেত্রে, চারিদিকে রক্ত, অস্ত্র, ক্ষমাহীন মৃত্যুর পাহাড়। তুমি সুস্থ থাকো, ভালো থাকো আমার পরমায়ু নিয়ে। তোমাকে না ছুঁয়ে যেন যুদ্ধের উষ্ণ বালুকণা। অক্রূর যেদিন তোমায় নিতে এসেছিল, আমরা অনেক বলেছিলাম, চোখের জলে পিছল করে দিয়েছিলাম তোমার রথের পথ, শুয়েছিলাম তোমার যাত্রাপথে। তবু তুমি চলে গেলে, বলেছিলে আবার আসবে। কবে 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 পুরুষোত্তম, কবে আবার আসবে রাজা এই দুঃখিনীর কুটিরে? এবার এলে দেখবে তোমার প্রিয় ধবলে দুটো দুষ্টু বাছুর, যমুনা সেই কদম গাছটির একটি শিশু চারা। সেই তমাল বনে বাসা বেঁধেছে রং বেরঙের প্রজাপতি। আমার প্রতিদিন গাথা গুঞ্জমালা শুকিয়ে যাচ্ছে রোদ্দুরে। তুমি কি আর কোনোদিন পড়বে না? তোমার সামনে এখন দ্রোণাচার্যের রথ, পিছনে তোমার সংসপ্তক সেনা, স্বর্ণভূষণে কাকনি অগ্নিবাণে আচ্ছন্ন আকাশ, চারদিকে বান বৃষ্টি, সুদর্শন চক্রভূষ বাজছে তোমার পঞ্চজন্ম মেঘের মতো। এমন দিনে তোমার কি একবারও মনে পড়ে সেই তমাল বনি বৃষ্টি, সেই মেঘের ডাক? কুঞ্জের পথে অন্ধকারে পথ হারিয়েছি দুজন, ছপ ছপ বাদল রাতে পথ হারা দুই পাগল, উপরে ক্রন্দসী আকাশ। তুমি আমায় বলেছিলে আমার প্রাণ, আমার জীবন, আমার স্বপ্ন সব তুমি। মনে পড়ে না তোমার চন্দ্রাবলীর কুঞ্জে যাওয়ার জন্য সেই অভিমান? সেই তুমি এলে ভৈরবের সাজে, জটা জাল রুদ্রাক্ষ ত্রিশূলে লুকিয়েছিলে নটবর বেশ। আমার মান ভাঙাতে বলেছিলে দেহি পদপল্লব মুদারাম। সেই তুমি বিশ্বরাজ জগদীশ্বর লুটিয়ে পড়েছিলে এই দাসীর পায়ে। কি লজ্জা, কি লজ্জা! কি বোকা ছিলাম তখন। আজ মনে হয় একবার একবার তোমার পায়ে নিবেদন করি আমার সব লজ্জা, বলি ক্ষমা করো, ক্ষমা করো, ক্ষমা করো আমায়, আমি তোমারই। হয়তো এরই নাম দ্বিচারিতা, স্বামিনীর নাম মহাপাত। আমার স্বামী আয়ান ঘোষ, শাশুড়ি জটিলা, ননদ কুটিলা। চারিদিকে বিবর্ণ দেওয়াল, দুধের হিসাব কষতে গিয়ে যারা কখনো আকাশ দেখেনি, তুমি আমাদের দেখিয়েছিলে সোনার আকাশ। পদ্ম পাতায় ফলে আছে মুক্ত ফল। প্রথম জ্বালিয়ে গেলে প্রদীপ, যার আলোয় জানলাম আমি শুধু কারো স্ত্রী নই, কারো পুত্রবধূ নই, আমি একজন সম্পূর্ণ মানুষ, সরই সহ্যশালিনী, আমি রাজেন্দ্র নন্দিনী। অথবা সরলা কুলবালা থেকে আমার নারী হওয়া, মানুষ হওয়ার শুরু। তুমি আমার দর্পণ, যাতে নিজেকে দেখেছি। দাসী নই আমি, আমি ব্রজরাজেশ্বরী। আমি রুক্মিণীর বেশবাস জানি না, আমি সত্যভামার বীরত্ব জানি না, জাহ্নবতীর প্রেম জানি না। আমি রাধা, আমি সম্পূর্ণা, আমি আলোক সামান্না, আমি বিশ্বরাজের প্রেমে সর্বোত্তম। তবু বলি, যুদ্ধের শেষে দিনান্তে যদি পারো একবার একবার এসো আমার ঘরে, নিন্দিত আমায় নন্দিত করো, পূর্ণ করো, দীপান্বিত করো, পূর্ণ করো, দীপান্বিত করো। কয় 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 রে কৃষ্ণরে বোঝাইয়া তুই রাধা তুই রাজাই কৃষ্ণ হারা হইয়া রে ভ্রমর ভ্রমর গিয়া শ্রীকৃষ্ণ বিচ্ছেদে অনলে অঙ্গ যায় জ্বলিয়া রে ভ্রমর গিয়া ভ্রমর হইবে রাধা মন বলে শুনো রে কাহালিয়া হইবে রাধা মন বলে শুনো রে কাহালিয়া ছিল মনের জ্বালাইয়া রে ভ্রমর ভ্রমর গিয়া শ্রীকৃষ্ণ বিচ্ছেদে অনলে
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. And once again, thank you to Nrityatali Nritabhash for this wonderful initiative where we could come all together in spite, irrespective of our age and everything, and we share our art form in the same platform. And thanks to all the people who is keeping patience and watching this. And be safe in your home, be positive, because be happy. Keep yourself as much as happy you can be in your home, because keeping mental health happy is a big issue now, and we have to keep it happy, because we have to face the situation. These are the reality of life, and we have to go with this, with whatever situation is, but we shall overcome, as we say. And be very safe and keep safe yourself. And if you love your guru, if you have got something from your guru, always remember the greatest gift to guru is when you become a wonderful human being, and you know, your art form also, whatever you do in your life, it flourishes like anything when this part is very beautiful. Thank you, Sanchoita. Thank you very much. আমি দেখতে থাকি, সঞ্চয়িতা লিখছে আমি দেখতে থাকি। সঞ্চয়িতা, তুমি যদি দেখতে থাকো তাহলে পরের শিল্পী তোমায় পিটবে, ঠিক আছে? সুতরাং Yes, Shanchoita, should I finish here or? Okay, I think Shanchoita, is there an artist after this? I think we will stop it here because the 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 things which I presented today, it's not a mere item. So it will take some time to absorb for you all and for me also. I'm in that mode, and I will just share one of my small experience about this Ninyako because it's a very special item, and after many years. Uh, Chitraka, revisited Ninyako with me when I went there. So I'm extremely, and I would love to share. I think I can share a little bit of my experience with my Akka, Shanchoita. Do I have 10 more minutes or 5 minutes? Uh, yeah, I would love to share this with you all because I have been very fortunate in this way that Chitraka has never forced me completely, completely to adapt her style in that way. Because everybody knows that her style is, it's a unique style actually. It's not very difficult, neither it is very easy. So in our style, in Chitraka style, if we become too much stiff, it doesn't come, the flavor doesn't come out. If we become too soft, it looks like Robindra Nritya. So there has to be a perfect balance between your energy levels to do that. But because this is the greatness of a guru like her, that when I went to Chitraka, I went from Paduaka. So she accepted me as a disciple, as a student, but she has given me the freedom of exploration. And not only me, she gives that to everybody. And a beautiful line I came across today, that guru actually is somebody who will give you something, but the rest of the job is yours. You have to do it, you have to nurture it. And whenever it was a kind, and I have grown with Chitraka through group productions. So in our times, in our days, there was no differentiation between I will be a soloist and I will not do in the group or something like that. Whatever I am today is just because of Akka's group productions. And slowly on the journey, I started my journey with Chitraka acting as the squirrel in Ramayana. And then I was promoted from there to the Banarasena. And then slowly I started doing Manthara. And I was extremely fortunate that the few years back, around 2008 or 9, we did, when the Ramayana was that time, we lost Vishwesh uncle, and Chitraka was not performing, at least for 1 year. So when the Ramayana came, all of a sudden, I was called from Kolkata and I went there. And I was happy to do anything in Chitraka's production in my gurus. If I don't come up on the stage, then also I'm happy, because I used to see her and absorb her like anything. And it is a fun in the class. She always used to say that Anu, more than dancing, loves to watch my dance. That is the truth. I really love watching her more than I perform. And then she called me and she said that I was mentally prepared that yes, I will be doing Manthara, I will be doing Surpanakha. I was promoted to Manthara to Surpanakha and all this. And it was a Ekaharya, Banika style. So all was in thematic costume, and we used to do multi roles in that. And then it came like a shock to me when she said that, Anu, I am not going to perform. So all the roles, mostly all the roles which I used to do, you have to do it. And I was going to faint at that time actually. Thank God I never fell down on the floor, because that is the most difficult thing ever I have been offered in my life. So I said, how it is possible, Akka? Because in everybody's mind, image, vision, you are there. How do... She said, no, 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 that's not the thing. That is me, what I have done. But the same thing, you do it in your own way. You create it. So I remember in that Ramayana, that happened in Vittamma's Pottai, Tirunelveli Ashram, and also in Music Academy and all this. I was there in the group also, the Jatis and Swarams and all these things. And then I did the role of I did the role of Manthara. I did the role of Guhak. I did the role of Surpanakha. I did the role of Ravana. So 4 to 5 roles I had to do, and constantly the same thing, change your moods and everything, and then you have to do that. And I don't know how much, I mean, endlessly I have learned from that lady. And 50 nights of performing as Shakuni in Panchali Shabadam. And there also I started off with Karna, and then I was promoted to Shakuni. And every 15 night, we had to show something different. So at the end of those, I really became the master of dice, because the innovation, and those days in a train, we are going from Kochi to Tirunelveli or somewhere, and from one show to another, and in between the train, the orchestra and us, we are fixing up and doing कि आज का show में हमारा चाल अलग कैसे होना है, नटवंगम अलग कैसे होना चाहिए, मृदंगम का बोल अलग कैसे होना चाहिए. And that was all, our innovations and everything. It is not ABCD spoon feeding by the Guru. So up to a certain level, the Guru will give you. But to move on in your life and to continue with that and to explore more and more is your job. You all will have to do it. So when I hear ki Amar Guru Amar jonne kichu koreni, ba all those things, I always tell all of them, don't say that. Guru's job is to give the diksha, siksha and everything. And he or she has given you. Now it is up to you that how you nurture it and what you do and in what you find happiness. Today I'm very happy. I'm very happy with my role as an educator in a school, teaching Bharatanatyam where there was no existence of Bharatanatyam in Ghaziabad. I am happy that all the children, and I'm not sure that they will become dancer, but yes, till this 10 years which I have spent here, I have seen him or her becoming good human beings. And so whatever you do in your life, please be happy. Try to find the happiness from there. Thank you, Sanchita, for this extra 16 minutes. And I will be signing good night to all of you. And stay healthy, stay safe, be in touch, and keep on dancing and rocking. And never stop learning. Learning is an endless journey. Never stop learning. Shubhoratri, Sanchita, Onek Onek Ador, Raja, and the entire family of Nrityatal and Nrityabhas, and all the fellow friends, students, and all the people who are there watching with me today, and to my gurus who has given me this life, due to what I can sit and speak something in front of you all. Thank you. Good night.